Happy New Music Friday, it's EJ Spark, and today I'm reacting to a great one for you. A lot of crazy music came out today, this week, between that JID track I reacted to on Tuesday, The Game dropping that Eminem diss and a whole album, and I think that's a conversation for a couple days from now. But an album that I've been looking forward to is this Rod Wave Beautiful Mind album, which I have not listened to yet. And I wanted to react to one song in particular for you all that people seem to be talking about. It was on my release radar, and that's YUNGEN featuring Jack Harlow. Pretty much coming off of that fresh, disappointing Jack Harlow album, I'm really curious to see how he will bounce back. I'm curious to hear what this wave, not to be corny, that Rod Wave is surfing on. What this is gonna sound like. I really like the album artwork. It looks like that he will be singing a lot more on this record. So let's see what Rod Wave and Jack Harlow's got for us. After this song, I'm definitely gonna go through, listen to this whole album, and see what I think of it, but this is the song I'm most excited for, so let's get into it. YUNGEN.
How you tell me you love me, you knew you wouldn't keep me around. You wanna fight, I don't discuss it, so no, I'm just turning you out. You should've listened, I told you my time was coming, my time is now.
This is kind of exactly how I thought this would sound. Rod Wave is really showing off those vocals, and I think that's actually something that separates Rod Wave from a lot of the rest of the modern hip-hop community, right? Is that he can actually sing and hold out those notes, and he's got a little bit of a vibrato going on for him. I think it sounds pretty good.
We was waiting for, ooh, they go the youngin'. This is my dream, I always believe, but I can't see this coming. I had to find a grind, find a time, and make out a plan. Can book a show, and I'ma bring 15,000 fans. I couldn't follow rules, got me kicked out my mama's house. Told you I'd be a star, sitting on your mama.
It's kind of weird, but it's a couple pieces of the flow in that verse almost reminded me of Kevin Gates. But yeah, something I really like about the beat in this song, like you kind of have your pedestrian 808s and hi-hat beat there, but the production actually sounds a lot crisper than a lot of, you know, modern trap beats, I guess. I think what makes it so pleasant to listen to is honestly like the vocal chops and the harmonies that probably Rod Wave or a background singer, you know, are layering in the background. And I think that's something that makes Rod Wave's music so soulful. I know he has a lot of soulful music. He uses a lot of piano. A lot of those vocal chops and harmonies just bring out the soul and another dimension to the song that's not just your typical trap or trap beat, trap drums, I should say. You know, this wasn't a bad verse, not like a lyrical masterpiece or anything, but it's always great hearing, you know, success, congratulatory, chasing your dreams and reaching those dreams success stories. You know, didn't go to college, used to be on his knees, pray to God, beg for a chance, you know, and then he finally makes it.
I was an opening ACT, back when I took my ACTs, back when I took a little ADDY, but I didn't have no ADD. I don't follow trends, orders, crowds, rules, I just follow my gut. Yo, man, girl, that's all that I want. Just one spin, I call when
Jack Harlow with the taking your girl reference. Jack Harlow sounds great. He's got the delivery, he's got the flow. I just think when it comes to his lyrics, pretty mid. I think on his first album, that's kind of where his lyrics had peaked, but from this last album, and even through these first few bars of this verse, like, I don't follow trends, orders, crowds, rules, I just follow my gut. Back when I took a little ADDY, but didn't have no ADD, like... I honestly just think he needs to work on his storytelling and penmanship in general, because if that approved, he would have the whole package, you know, of flow, delivery, and lyricism. That's just the one he's lacking.
whole nation full of kids with the same haircut. I call them my sons. Y'all still here, but you're nearly done. Sincerely, the greatest. Think on it, we'll speak later. Rod Wave, it's gonna be a while till we wave.
They paid for tickets, but they were not able to get inside and see the show.
I mean, if I paid for tickets and not able to get and see it in the show, I'd be pretty pissed. But, you know, it's a rags to riches story, right? Like, he had nothing, worked hard, now he made it. Honestly, the song is very pleasant. Even Jack Harlow delivers a nice performance. I just wish his lyricism, he could take that step to the next level. But overall, I think Rod Wave is very soulful. I do think he's a good singer, and I think he can hit those notes and hold those notes to the point where even though he probably uses auto-tune, like you can't dog him for it because everyone uses auto-tune, and he actually sounds really, really good doing it. I think the production was great. I thought this beat was soulful and really matched Rod Wave and Jack Harlow's energy. So all in all, this really gets gets me excited for the rest of this album. It's like 24 songs. So I know the Games album was 28 songs. I think people are really starting to increase the number of songs in their track list on projects, which is very interesting in this day and age of streaming, because usually it's been like shorter songs, more replayability, and you get the streams. But, you know, I do enjoy longer albums, so I'm glad, you know, hip-hop artists are going back to this. But what did you think of the song Youngin? And if you listen to Beautiful Mind, what did you think of this record in general? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for coming by. I truly appreciate it. I am about 4 or 5 subs away from 1K subs. So if you like talking music, making music, and listening to music just as much as I do, hit that subscribe button. As always, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram at EJSpark1. And as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love. I love s'mores. EJ, ow.